Get your run started in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, best of luck. I'll move you both into your... Or I'll move OhLindor.
Messed that one up a little bit, so want to just restart? Sorry.
No, just keep going. Just reset your timer and go. Okay.
So is there a link I should be for watching this stream, or am I just watching it from your Discord stream?
Let me stream to Discord.
All right.
Render screen. OBS.
Awesome.
Should be good. Oh man, stream is suffering. I thought my internet was gonna do well here. Okay, so OhLindor is off. Toyomana is waiting. So the way we reconciled the problem of VC and N64 having lag differences is we calculate a penalty based off of the VC runner's personal best. So the N64 runner gets a variable head start based on the VC runner's PB. So in the case of Toyo's PB, it's 2 hours and 2 minutes. So that's a 5 minute and 5 second head start. So if everything goes well, then OhLindor should be out of main menu moves by the time that Toyo is starting. All right, looks like a good barrel entry there. Yeah, and unfortunately, although OhLindor is currently ahead on the screen, his stream audio is not functioning properly. So we'll be listening to Toyo's stream, just main menu music for the first bit.
Yeah, so OhLindor should be done with ISG by the time that we get this Toyo's stream going.
Yep. So we're just waiting. If you're not familiar with ISG, you start by doing the 2 barrels and then return to the main menu. And based on what you can do on the main menu, you can clear the boss cutscenes, which saves quite a bit of time, plus give yourself all of the moves. So that's why we always start an NLE run with MMM, which stands for main menu moves, since it gives you moves from the main menu. Morning's Nernicus. We're just getting started here. Hopefully neither of the streams are looking too choppy here, so I think we're set. Go ahead, Doughboy. All right, so we're 1 minute away. So since OhLindor messed up his MMM, he'll get a little bit less of a head start than he could have. But we'll be counting Toyo in about 30 seconds here. Did something happen?
Looks like Lindor's starting over again.
What happened?
I think he screwed up his multiplayer menuing.
I'll count Toyo in right now, and then ask him. Okay, so Toyo, you can go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Just start your MMM over, Lindor.
Hey, OhLindor. Just go ahead and
Hey.
start over.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right.
I'm just gonna fully reset because I think that was what was happening. I was practicing puff toss before.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, just go ahead and restart. So we aren't doing do-overs of MMM, so you'll just start about the same time as Toyo. All right, I'll put Toyo in his call. So yeah, just
restart my timer or no?
Yeah, you'll need your timer properly for
Yeah, for ISG.
ISG.
Okay.
All right. Catch you on the flippity flip, OhLindor.
Okay.
Or
Now,
I'll keep you in
VC
call to make sure that you start your file up. All
yeah, because Doughboy, I told you I was gonna mess it up.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, double checking everything. I don't want to mess this up again. That's on jungle. That's deleted, right? Okay. Story skip on. Okay. I know it's on.
Yeah, and so VC, since it does run a bit faster, there is a slightly different method to how they do MMM. So they will do 3 barrels off the start instead of just 2. And then it's basically the same after that. They'll do, Toyo will clear the boss cutscenes and do all the multiplayer menuing.
Okay.
All right, so looks like you start all good, OhLindor. So I'll go ahead and drop you in your other call.
Okay, thank you.
So people are saying stream is having problems. So I'm not dropping frames, and both of the stream link windows appear to be running fine. It seems like OBS is having trouble capturing them. I'm not entirely sure what I can do to fix that. I could try restarting Streamlink. Since it's during MMM, that could help with the stuttering. Could also be an OBS problem, since the Streamlink is fine. Restarting OBS is not exactly an option. This is just a mistake from OhLindor's Nernicus. Unfortunately.
Here we go.
All right, we're up.
All right,
Go.
do we stream on Discord?
No way.
All right,
We're up.
all right, do we stream on Discord? Here we go.
No way. We're up.
We're going.
All right. We should be back.
Yep.
Hello, everyone.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, catch you later, Alphonium. Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Apologies, everyone. We are back and we are ready to go with this race.
all right. So, to cover some things, OhLindor messed up MMM, so he just had to restart his timer. So that's why, even though he got a 5-minute head start, he's currently behind. OhLindor actually phase walking here. Interesting. I did not know OhLindor did the phase walk route. That's cool.
Yeah, he learned that right off the bat.
Yeah, that's definitely an ambitious strategy, I would say. We're grabbing key 1. hopefully we should be set. Clear sailing from here on out. Yes, with audio and video, not just the NLE Race podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, oddly
All right.
enough, see, I got my internet fixed and now it's software issues, so.
Can just never win. Hey,
But
Horhay.
anyways. No, you can't. Toyo out of japes, on good pace, not the best, but certainly pretty good.
Yes, and OhLindor does have experience running any percent. He's been doing that for quite a while, I think, but he has just started NLE in the last month, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, just missing that barrel placement. Just did it a little too close to Armadillo, so it blew up. Yeah, OhLindor's picked up NLE really fast.
Already with a pretty decent PB.
Yeah, definitely nothing to sniff at for sure. Especially like 1 month, having sub 240 already. A lot of runners take a while to get sub 230. And he's already, nearly within striking distance of that. Just a few more PBs and you'll be there. So it'll be interesting to see what comes from OhLindor in the future.
Yes, indeed. So we got Toyo climbing up to Aztec at the moment. Just gonna go clear that B locker and roll on in there.
Yeah, and OhLindor beating Armadillo nicely.
So that is both runners done with the first boss of the game.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, Znern. I think our policy is just going to be, if you mess up MMM, then it's tough. But the start time is the start time.
Yeah, I can't be starting.
So Elgon, the timers are not synced because of two things. First, because OhLindor got a head start because of the N64 versus VC rule. And second, because OhLindor had to restart MMM. Yeah, it's on principle, it's good. As far as viewing with like out of sync timers and everything, not great. Interesting, Toyo goes for the phase walk there for llama cutscene skip, which is a different spot from when I see a lot of runners. A lot of runners like to phase walk near the coconut switch to go into DK's blueprint area.
Yeah, that does give you a more direct route to the main area of Aztec there, but I do find it to be a little harder than the
Where
other
is
blocks.
OhLindor going?
I think he voided out going to the cave GB, so he had to go back and swim through again, or fell.
Oh, tough. Yeah, I missed that. All right, Toyo, doing the first ledge clip of the run here. It's one of the few that we do. Ledge clips are significantly more difficult on VC, so you might see him have a little trouble just because VC has a dead zone, and it requires really precise movement to do.
There he goes.
He seems like, yeah, got through. OhLindor with sub 17 Japes exit. That just really shows how powerful the new Japes route is for sure. Because I
do believe Toyo runs a slightly older route.
He might. I don't know if he runs. I don't even know if phase walks have been fully routed into VC yet. But something I know Emo was definitely working on it, but I don't know if that ever got fully brought to fruition.
He also opts to not grab the camera before Aztec, so that will affect him with shockwaves, being able to take out the Kasplats quickly, and gun dives.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's just another example of how the VC route does differ a bit from the N64 most updated one. Toyo finding the loading zone. I couldn't quite see if he had gotten it there, but it seems like it was all good. So coming up here, Toyo will be looking to get a trick called a spawn snag. So essentially, bananas that are spawned by events or mini games, as a general rule of thumb, remain loaded until you load the area that they are in. So he's going to try and avoid loading this little claptrap game here. And by clipping out of bounds on this torch, he should be able to grab the banana before the room loads. So going into first person here, there's the sparkles, and nice. That was pretty quick. OhLindor out of Fairy Isle with the camera. So this is one of the things you'll see different between these two runners is Toyo is going to have to beat up the Kasplats, but OhLindor should be trying to go for as many shockwaves as possible.
Aphonium's got it.
Interesting. See, I noticed this last time I watched Toyo. He phase walks in a different spot than you see a lot of N64 runners phase walk. I think it's about the same, but you miss out on oranges and ammo. But the thing about VC is that oranges are not as important as they are on N64, even though we don't really do that many orange clips still.
I don't think he does as many dance skips either.
That is also true. Because dance skips save less time on VC, just because cutscenes themselves are faster. And here's another thing. The VC route currently still does ram gongs. And then I believe Stealthy Snoop after this. Oh, wow. OhLindor going for the fast phase walk at the beginning of Aztec. And doing it, having a little trouble loading the room here. But it doesn't look like he voided. So
it can be tricky because the void zone is rather close to the outside of that wall.
That was rather impressive from OhLindor. I like what I'm seeing from him. And Toyo managing to get up on top of that tower. It's a little scary because sometimes Diddy just does not want to Shimpy charge towards the tower, and if you miss that, you have to rocket barrel all the way up. It looks like things went well for him. Yeah, Phony, you're the tech person.
Toyo is now entering the Trough and Scoff for the second key on Dogadon. Pretty straightforward fight. Nothing really too crazy about this one.
It's like a few of the fights in DK64, just throw barrels, rinse and repeat. So since Toyo's on VC, he doesn't have to worry about lag reduction, so he can pretty much just look at Dogadon the whole time. We'll see. Yeah, interesting that Toyo also doesn't go for trying to jump into Dogadon. He just grabs the barrel and throws. Fast ledge clip from OhLindor, if you're looking on the right as well.
Yeah, so
straight to
we
the
should
banana.
see
But
a dance skip here from OhLindor.
let's see once he gets in.
Oh, no, he does just run into the banana. Trying not to waste any time here.
Yeah, OhLindor, I think dance skips are one of the things he's not terribly keen on, which I definitely understand because they're like, some of them can be really, really finicky and annoying to learn at first. So,
and
those are one of the
sometimes it's better just to grab that banana than it is to waste time throwing the oranges and missing.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the things that a lot of runners tend to add a little later. Is definitely understandable.
So right there, Toyo jumps up on top of Funky's shop and then uses the banana's hitbox to push him through the wall so that he can roll into this tunnel where Stealthy Snoop is. And Lindor finishing up Okong. He's going to swim out of Tiny's temple here.
Yeah, Toyo missing the dance skip there.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, I don't know if OhLindor loaded the room there. His camera might have just barely been far left enough to not. I guess we'll find out in a moment here. And Toyo finishing up with Stealthy Snoop GB. So I guess the VC route currently does not do either of the 5-door temples. Is that right? Replaces the two of them with Stealthy Snoop and Ram gongs.
Yes.
Instead of Diddy and DK 5-door temple.
Toyo opting to roll into the back of the Llama temple, which can be a lot more consistent, but it loses a little bit of time to the phase walk if you get it quickly.
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the things. Toyo, I think, going for an uncrouch dive. But you'll see, since Toyo doesn't have the camera, he's going to have to jump out of bounds, pull out the camera, or pull out the gun, excuse me, and then walk into where the water is in order to get this skew here. Which is, one of the small things. Yeah, and I noticed OhLindor did load the room, unfortunately. But he seems to have grabbed it just fine after beating up the... Did he phase walk escape as well instead of swimming?
Yeah, he did.
That was interesting. Nicely there. Okay, so I'm going to direct your attention to Toyo's screen. So if you notice what he did with the gun, by going into first person while swimming with the gun, you're able to skew your angle. And because of the way hitboxes in this game work, the game no longer is really able to calculate collision with a lot of the walls. So you're able to just walk right through, which is very useful, especially in areas where there's lots and lots of side rooms, like the Llama Temple here. So you'll see him utilize this for the rest of Llama Temple until he eventually uses it to, unless he loses it, he'll hopefully use it to escape out.
Unable to put away his gun and run towards the banana there, though.
Yeah, small time loss, but still. Thank you, Olagon. I appreciate the compliment.
Running through walls because his angle is laid back and his feet are in front of him.
So OhLindor, this is something you didn't see Toyo do. He'd be going for the Chimpy Charge clip. It's one of the infamously frustrating clips, but got it second try. Nice. I think he seems to understand to wait a little bit. Yeah, and Toyo coming over here with Tiny. We'll see if he does the new shockwave assisted dance skip here. Unfortunately, with Toyo's time zone, I miss a lot of his runs. So it'll be interesting to see sort of what little things Toyo does. Yeah, and opting to just grab the banana there. So yeah, that's something I noticed about Toyo. He doesn't go for that many dance skips. At least so far, I've noticed he's passed
definitely goes for consistency over small time saves, I've noticed.
You're absolutely right, Znernicus. He does not have shockwave yet. Yeah, that's See, I'm just not used to VC, which is something I'll figure it out some point this run, hopefully. Yeah, he's gonna do the standard old route, which is grab after Galleon.
Yeah.
OhLindor phase walking to get into the boss here. You'll notice, I think Toyo generally is able to do walk skip, and OhLindor, I think maybe might not know how to do it. So whenever you enter a boss, the Trough and Scoff, there's this little walking cutscene where it zooms in on the doors and, well, the doors open in this case because it's like opposite. But normally they would shut. But you're actually able to walk around the walking cutscene trigger and just go straight to the loading zone, which saves, I think, around 2 or 3 seconds every time you do it. So that's definitely, one of the little optimizations that you learn over time when doing this category.
Toyo is setting up a different type of dance skip here. He's going to play his instrument, and hopefully that banana is going to fall right on the edge of the platform so that he can pick it up without being above the platform.
Yeah, just barely missing it there.
Angle was just a little off there and not able to skip it.
That's the other type. There's 2 main types of dance skips, the damage type and then the height type. If the game thinks you're too far above the ground, then it just skips the banana dance cutscene entirely. So,
OhLindor.
Yeah, nice.
First
nice
try phase walk into the back of the 5-door temple there.
Sounds particularly impressive because that one is really laggy and the camera has a chance to mess with you. And a frame perfect long jump from Toyo.
Nice.
Seeing good stuff from both runners so far. No really major blunders, I would say, except for the unfortunate main menu thing with OhLindor. OhLindor seems to be nailing some of these dance skips, though, which I'm happy to see. Yeah, I was saying earlier that I thought he might skip some of them, but he definitely knows a few of them.
Man. And here's that other way into Llama Temple here. We saw Toyo roll into the back of it, but Lindor is opting to phase walk in the front of it.
I think he netted time save there. Yeah, OhLindor definitely has a pretty impressive phase walk game. I think that could just stem from, his experience with any percent. I'm not sure, but I seem to recall that when he was first starting any percent, he didn't want to have to worry about the possible inconsistencies that arise from either box kick or orange clips, and just went straight into phase walking. Yeah, that's definitely something that a trend that I'm seeing with some newer runners is that they just go straight into the phase walk and circumvent, camera phase fall, orange clips, archaic moon kick phase falls. Just go to the one size fits all of phase walking.
Yeah.
So Toyo's doing Mad Jack, which is the hardest of the regular bosses, at least. K-Roll might be harder to get really fast, but Mad Jack, you have to worry about knowing where Mad Jack is, not falling off the platforms, and trying to get good switches all at the same time. So there's a lot to think about. Toyo is very experienced, so you should be able to handle it just fine. This is something you'll only see VC runners do, is zoom out their camera like this. If you did that on N64, you would get insane amounts of lag. OhLindor taking his time on this face puzzle. OhLindor is in the middle of his ski section right now.
He
A
does
quick
manage
banana
to
grab.
run to that banana.
Yeah, it's something Toyo missed.
Lindor does look like he's having a pretty good Aztec here.
And no, it hasn't been bad by any means. Yeah, see, Toyo manipulating fast jumps here. That's one of the smaller, but still very significant optimizations. Of course, as Nern put it the other day, the #1 optimization for... Oh, and he got a fast switch, so he got a cutscene skip. The #1 optimization for Mad Jack is not falling off. So if you can not fall off, you've already got a pretty okay Mad Jack.
Yeah, depending on how many jumps he's done in that phase, it can save upwards of like 30 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. And looking at chat, yeah, Alphonium, I definitely agree. OhLindor has, I think, the reason you could say almost his time is not as good as it could be. He tends to lose it in chunks, but his gameplay is all around rather impressive, I would say. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more from him in the future. Yeah, and definitely Znernicus about phase walks. Phase walking really lets you ignore all sorts of old tricks we had to worry about. Like here we'll see Toyo just grab this banana and phase, or will he? Toyo might actually do the... No, okay. So Toyo's gonna grab this banana and phase walk through. But in the old route, we used to take that slow mini monkey barrel, and then clip through the pipe to get to the block tower area. You play well for most of it, and if something goes wrong, yeah, to do a quick backup. That's definitely true. Yeah, and Toyo not doing spinning wheel, so that's, yeah, just again, more route differences. I'll be interested to see if he goes for
Batty
the
Barrel
piano
Bandit
snag.
here.
Yeah, he's gonna go for Batty Barrel Bandit here. And we might see piano snag up in research and development. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so
Right,
that
so
door
OhLindor
frame is close enough where you can just jump straight on top of it and then into the bonus barrel instead of taking the baboon balloon pad.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's all these funny little things that this game has in it to save bits of time. Yeah, OhLindor opting not to go for the dance skip there, which is understandable. Oh man, just barely not getting on that ledge.
Now,
Let's see if...
Lindor does need to get a extra banana here in factory lobby, since you need 15 to actually enter the level.
Yeah. So there's two options. You can either pull the lever or do a moon kick over here. If you get this moon kick quickly, it does save time. I'm not sure how fast you have to get it in order to save time over pulling the lever. So Toyo's camera manipulation here looks like, yeah, and OhLindor opting to go for the lever there. So Toyo's camera manipulation looks like he is going for the spawn snag. So again, this is similar to the Tiny Temple one, where the piano game Golden Banana is loaded. But due to properties of the orang stand move and tag barrel storage, if you get tag barrel storage by doing orang stand, you're actually put into a state called no clip, where you can travel through any wall. So Toy is going to use that to walk through the wall into the piano room, and then backflip onto where the golden banana spawns, and hopefully collect it. Yeah, exactly, Znern. So that's the advantage of the orang stand. The locked camera of the tag barrel keeps the room completely unloaded. Yeah, and getting it pretty solidly there. He had a few attempts on the TBS, but overall, overall good stuff from Toyo. What are we hoping to see in a good factory from OhLindor, do you think, Doughboy? What really constitutes a solid factory?
At the end there, you definitely do not want to fall in production room. That can cost a lot of time getting back up. And also, this beginning section with this out of bounds to this cage can also cost you quite a bit of time if you end up getting lost or going the wrong way for too long.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of the time you think about attempts for tricks that are going to eat up your time. But sometimes it is things like just navigating and figuring out. And definitely, I agree. Pretty much a factory that doesn't fall in production room is going to be an okay factory. One that does fall in production room is going to be, you know, relatively speaking, not the greatest factory in the world, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or, yeah, that too is Nernicus. Falling in Mad Jack. So, yeah, factory has those opportunities for big time loss. It's one of the things. It's a level which can go very south very quickly. So if you notice on Toyo's screen, he just grabbed that ledge. And by pulling up on the ledge, you can clip through the box a little bit and just grab the banana. Just, you know, another one of those funny little things this game has. You know, it'll grab things through walls and whatnot.
You see Lindor freeing Chunky here, so he does have all of the Kongs freed now.
And another dance skip from OhLindor, a successful one too. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff there.
Now we'll see how he handles Mad Jack here.
Yeah, definitely. So I haven't watched OhLindor's Mad Jack in the past, so I consider myself something of a Mad Jack connoisseur. So I'll tell you what I like.
All right.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Does go more for consistency than trying to make the fight go faster, though. So we might not see as many fast jumps out of Lindor.
Yeah. I like the diagonals. That's definitely, like, at the bare minimum, I think that's something you surely want to see.
Dodging that fireball there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he was hoping for, I think, maybe an infinite jump there. But the preferred axis was not where you wanted it to be.
There we just saw Toyo is used the hitbox of the Crusher to push himself out of bounds, and then just basically run right around that room and grab the banana. Then he can just phase walk and exit factory.
Yeah, and Toyo getting this GB after. Whoa.
Lindor almost getting hit there.
Yeah, that was scary stuff.
Ooh,
but he
and
hasn't
a really
yet.
unfortunate switch there, spawning behind Mad Jack, so he'll have to go all the way around. And he falls.
Yeah, phase reset and fall. Definitely unfortunate. I think one thing is if OhLindor hit R to unlock his camera. I think that could definitely help, because trying to do diagonal jumps while the camera's spinning around like it is, because it always tries to point at Mad Jack when it's locked. So I think a small thing like that could definitely help him out a bit. But I think things like that
Yeah.
just come with experience, and they come with time. So I think
Yeah,
we'll
that is
definitely see improvement.
true Zanern. When you're doing those slide kicks, it can make the camera drop below the top of those pillars there. And it's just, yeah, another thing that
That too.
can just affect your angle and everything that's going on with this fight. There's a lot going on with this fight.
Yeah, that's another. What I was saying earlier, it's like there's so much to think about during Mad Jack. Right, Toyo about to be entering Japes 2. Japes 2 is essentially, I would describe it, skew galore. I think it is the longest skew section. You essentially skew right away and keep skew for several minutes all the way through. So there's definitely opportunities to lose skew, but hopefully we won't see that.
Yeah, Japes being a fairly small level, most of the golden bananas are condensed into a pretty small area. So you can basically just run through walls and get a whole bunch of bananas really fast.
Yep, and as I said, where skew shines is areas with lots of walls. Oh, another fall from OhLindor. Sad. Yeah, skew shines in areas with lots of walls. Japes is just bananas behind cages. So if you can walk right through the cage, you're set. You're golden, I might say. Yeah, unfortunate stuff from OhLindor. Yeah, but learning how to manage falls, or avoid falls rather. Yes. The best fall management is avoiding them. Yeah, it just comes with experience. So I'm definitely excited to see how OhLindor's Mad Jack develops throughout this tournament. Oh
Does
man,
not quite get
right
off that platform in time. The laser hits and knocks him off again.
Yeah, tragic stuff here.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, you really do. Toyo just walking through that stump there. All right, here we go. Finishing up Mad Jack from OhLindor.
Yeah, without a good Mad Jack, you can lose a lot of time in Factory.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so OhLindor will be grabbing that little cage GB. And phase walking. We'll see OhLindor do spinning wheel in a sec. So hopefully he doesn't get trolled. But that spinning wheel is infamous for causing runners trouble.
Yeah, the hitbox with those arrows can definitely not be your friend sometimes.
Oh no, Toyo losing skew here. Where is he going?
Reset. Opting to not do the cannon skew, which...
Yeah, I don't know if he knows cannon skew. Yeah, I don't know how he lost. He's opting to get skew again with Tiny. Yeah, I should learn cannon skew. Because seeing that happen, and being able to quickly back that up with the cannon skew, I think can really help save a run. Oh, yeah, the hit detection on this wheel. There's a reason its nickname is the bad hit detection wheel. Here we go, one more. Attaboy. Handling it fine. Okay, Toyo. There you go.
There you go, makes it down the slope without losing skew this time.
Yep.
And it's unfortunate too, because he was like basically right at the end of this skew section. All he has to do is grab that banana and walk into this painting room here.
Yeah, interesting dance skip setup there from OhLindor. Normally, you see either runners throw 2 oranges into the window or throw 1 orange at the spinning wheel. But he opted to throw it at the back wall. So yeah, definitely a unique setup, which I haven't seen before. I can see the advantages behind it.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that Lindor's low on ammo or just didn't think to shoot that Kasplat there, but that can be a lot faster than knocking him down and then taking him out afterwards.
Yeah, Chunky's pineapples do a ton of damage, so you can kill him in 5 hits, which is, I think, the fastest possible Kasplat kill, is just spamming ammo with Chunky. Here goes Toyo into Speedy Swing Swordy. We'll see. Do you think he'll skip the first vine? My bet's on no.
No, he does not.
Aha. Yeah, I'm definitely not one to skip the first vine after getting trolled one too many times. And
So it looks like
OhLindor
opting to avoid that TBS and just go for a safer banana later on.
100%
That TBS can be
respectable.
kind of annoying to get.
A nightmare sometimes. Yeah. Toyo getting a good dance skip on that Speedy Swing Swordy banana. It's one of the tougher ones because it feels like you should just be able to throw the orange right from where you are. You have to adjust your angle ever so slightly. But he handled it really well. Right, and Toyo just going for normal. Underground. Do you think he'll shoot the switches or go for skid jumps?
I think he'll shoot.
Let's have a look. He shoots the switches, yeah. I remember Kiwi used to go for skid jumps, but that's a good question, Ophonium. Are there any no phase walk runners at the moment?
AD might not be comfortable with
AD might
phase
be no
walk at the
phase
moment.
walk.
I know he does the
that's
40
true.
blueprints route.
Yeah,
not
so
sure.
AD might not. Oh, OhLindor missing that dance skip. You want to jump right before. Oh, you don't do phase walks either, Christian.
Oh,
okay, I seem to recall that, yeah. So
Toyo unfortunately hitting the corner with the boulder, so he's not able to. Or maybe he did it on purpose. I always forget this VC, and the dances don't take as long. Can be faster just to throw that barrel into the corner real fast and then pick it up.
no, I remember Kiwi
Beaver.
used to go for the Beaver one. So
Okay.
oh man, OhLindor getting long jumps here. You definitely want to skid jump aerial. Not skid jump long jump. I don't know if he's accidentally hitting Z. He's trying to backflip. Yeah, you definitely want to do a skid jump aerial. Oh, okay.
Oh, he
Thought
gets it
Toyo
with the
missed edge
backflip.
there. Yeah, interesting there. Yeah, I'm curious about Bismuth as well. He said he's really rusty. Yeah, Znern, the backflip I think is definitely not what you want to be going for there. So yeah, I think that's just it can be chalked up to inexperience.
And Toyo getting trolled by that Kasplat in Galleon lobby. Not quite able to finish it off before the shockwave comes out.
Oh no, OhLindor. Oh no!
Oh, he fell all the way down.
Maybe he fell down on purpose. Maybe he just said, take the war. Oh, why didn't I do that yesterday? That's actually a better idea. What am I? Yesterday I fell in the same spot and then I decided to climb instead of taking the warp. Yeah, warp is definitely a better idea.
Oh, almost falling again there, but he manages to squeeze in there right after the pressure raises.
Oh, warping is slower. Okay, so I could see both. Yeah, warping looked fast to me, but perceptions can often be deceiving. OhLindor climbing with Diddy, I think, is a good idea because Diddy has a good backflip, so it makes getting up these platforms pretty easy. Right, so Toyo doing cannon skew, which is something you don't see in the N64 current phase walk route. So the way cannon skew works is you get skewed in the opposite direction, which means that you have to sort of walk backwards. So you get this gun, gain height on that little peanut switch, and you can see you jumped backwards in. So hopefully we see a good spawn snag from Toyo here. Whoa, going really close to the edge.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you can just long jump in. Nice.
Higher height is a lot more simple than lining up those backflips.
Yeah, higher height. I miss being able to just go and long jump. Yeah, backflipping with the low height you get from a phase walk is pretty annoying sometimes. But yeah, you saw he tagged warp 3 and then came down. So I guess he's gonna warp back. Okay, here's my bet. I think after he turns in blueprints with Diddy, he tags Tiny, takes warp 3, gets her blueprint, then does the key.
Yes.
And then is going to do the little clip out on the portal.
Yeah, and then that clip will take him to the cactus area.
Yeah. All right, OhLindor handling that pressure clip pretty okay. This phase walk is really laggy. Well, it alternates between not laggy and laggy. But he got it decently fast, so good stuff. Have a look at OhLindor's pace here. Still ahead of PB, so good stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to see a PB from OhLindor today.
Yeah, that would be special. 2 PBs in the first 2 races of this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. That would be really good.
Weakens the Kasplat with some shots from Chunky there. Not quite enough, though. I think you have to kill the Kasplat for that to work. But it is also harder to grab that blueprint with less time with Tiny if you do kill it with Chunky's gun.
Yeah. Well, it's always a risk, because I've seen that deload on some runners. That I don't know. Did Toyo not give Diddy BPs? It's Tiny BPs instead. It might be a different route again. But that's interesting. I wonder how he's going to get into caves. Does he turn in Diddy blueprints in factory? Or not factory, caves? Oh, fungi. Goodness gracious. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
OhLindor's phase walks have been pretty good. So Toyo and Puff Toss. This is just essentially a cycle-based boss. The stars are always in the same positions. Look at how fast Puff Toss is on VC. Pretty much, you can just grind out Puff Toss and know exactly where the stars are every time. Toyo getting hit a couple times here. Man. But Toyo having a little tough time here. Overall, nothing too bad from this Puff Toss. OhLindor has skew. Coming up in this tunnel, it loads the chunk for the beehive area, which is often really scary, because if the game drops your A input during that lag spike, then you lose skew. So I often just try not to long jump when I'm in this area, or when that chunk is loading. But OhLindor was just fine there.
Yeah, that can be quite a long walk back to set up skew again.
Yeah, that's about the worst spot you can lose skew, is right before clipping through this gate here. DK Donkey Kong. All right, and Toyo finishing up here with Puff Toss. All right, so I think you'll see him backflip on top of this portal, and you just go through the wall. Again,
Yeah.
another DK64 moment there.
Yeah, so even though the Trophenscop portal does disappear after you fight the boss, the hitbox for it doesn't. So you're able to just jump on top of it still, walk right through the wall.
Yeah. So grabbing the blueprint, does he not do any? No,
Ooh.
okay, so he goes back. He gets the blueprint. Okay, so it's sort of like reverse N64. N64 route ends on that blueprint for the 5-door ship area, but he starts and then goes backwards. So I guess he's gonna
void out inside of the 2-door ship then.
That's what I'm thinking. He's probably gonna void out inside the 2-door ship. Cool stuff there. That's really interesting. OhLindor surviving skew without losing it. Let's see. I'm gonna guess he's gonna do the orang stand clip out here. No, maybe
Doesn't
not.
look
He
like
might
he's
do the
lining
skid
up the
jump.
skid jump. Yeah.
Nice. The skid jump is faster, but it's a bit more difficult.
Wait.
Oh, he just gets it without a long jump. That was crazy.
I have never seen that before. He just skid jumped through. That's insane. That's really funny.
Good stuff from Lindor there.
I don't know if that was intentional, but it was certainly cool.
Yeah, it definitely looked cool.
But yeah, Toyo's going to be finishing up with... Yeah, maybe. I think... Yeah, it could be intentional. Just so he doesn't have to worry about timing his Z press or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, so Toyo has to do that, swim through vertical walls, and go up under because of the way on the side of the ship, phase swim. On the side of the ship, you can phase swim, but it requires lag to actually go through. So since VC doesn't have lag, you have to do an alternate way there. Grabbing. So do you think it's avoiding here?
Void out straight out the side of the ship.
Yep. Looks like that's what's going on.
There he goes.
Neato.
Toyo is done with. No, he's still got to go grab Lanky's
Oh, he has
blueprint.
to go get this blueprint. Yeah. It's definitely cool to see some route variation here. Toyo's 202 is really, really close to world record.
A little unlucky with these splats in this run.
Yeah, he is. Splats definitely have the opportunity or the ability to troll you hard if they choose to.
Oh, and now he's going to Lighthouse area to grab this on guard GP. I guess he didn't grab that when he was here earlier.
Yeah, because he came in as chunky and went straight to Kitty, huh? Yeah, really interesting stuff from this VC route. I don't know if I...
Oh, maybe he turns in Diddy blueprints here? No,
this route seems really sort of roundabout. Oh, OhLindor going for the out of bounds and underground. So let's see. I hope he doesn't void here. I think he should be fine. I've never voided, so I think the void's pretty lenient.
Looks like he's taking his time to make sure he gets through here with no trouble.
Yeah, no falling down into the pit or anything. Pit of despair. There he goes. It handled nicely. Looks like his camera's set up for lag jumps here. No. Skid jump. Oh, no.
Oh, and then he doesn't get it. I'm not able to jump back to the platform.
Yeah, I agree, Znern. But yeah, ambition, I guess. is, I think, overall a good trait. Waiting here for the proper lag, it seems. Oh, OhLindor. Rough stuff there from OhLindor.
Here we see Toyo grabbing that camera. He had to come to Banana Ferry Island for the GB in the back, so he just minimizes the trips he makes there.
Yeah. Oh, OhLindor.
OhLindor.
I think OhLindor waits for the fire to cause more lag so you can get across. But his camera is set up in a way so that it rotates as he goes across. So I think that makes it hard for him to actually get the jump. There you go.
There he gets it.
Third time's the charm. So Toyo, it'll be interesting to see if Toyo goes for a phase walk for this lanky golden banana cage, or if he just zooms through with a ring stand.
Yeah. Yeah, in the bit.
OhLindor getting a skip there.
Eat. No.
Yeah, that dance can take a long time on N64.
Yeah.
Kill.
Gensnern as far as okay, so Toyo is going for the phase walk here. Nice. As far as the underground out of bounds goes, that's why I like to do fall through. Excuse me, camera phase fall there. Just because I feel like that area is. Whose voice are we hearing? Is that Toyo? Auphonium currently has the audio, so we can check with her. Yeah, I think Underground's laggier. The thing about phase fall with camera is it sort of feels like the anti-phase walk in some sense, where it's made easier by lots of lag. It was Auphonium. Auphonium's mic was on. Yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons I definitely advocate for learning phase fall as well. Just because in laggy situations, I think it is definitely the better trick in terms of consistency.
Oh, Lindor going for a dance escape on this cage GB.
Ouch. Still good to go for. Boy, just jumping up. There is a dance skip for this golden banana where you can jump at it from underneath. But sometimes after swimming through the wall for that little island there, it's hard to find the banana. So I think it's definitely fine to just jump over there. Entering fungi is DK.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's so much route variation here.
Movement speed? Or is he going to go to blue area first? Yeah, Toyo just about a full level ahead here. Where is Toyo going?
I don't think Toyo does anthill, so he's tagging warp 4 there so that he can get out of the owl area.
I see.
Tree area, rabbit race area.
And straight into giant mushroom. Interesting stuff here. I think this route is one that is not... See, I don't know. See, Zoffy's the main other top VC runner who's currently active. I definitely know this is different from the route Kiwi used to do. I don't know what Zoffy does, but I'd be interested to see if Toyo actually just has his own route and if he's done timing on it. A good cutscene overlap there.
Don't even have to wait for the cannons to spawn. Oh, I guess you
Nope,
do.
nope, he does.
Maybe he just got unlucky there with a slow second cannon. I'm not quite sure how that all works.
You've seen this route from Kiwi? Well, it's been a long time since I've seen a Kiwi stream, so I may just be mistaken. I thought Kiwi did a mushroom bounce with Tiny to start, and then the same sort of route to N64. Yeah, Galleon was similar, but not quite. I know he didn't. I think Kiwi did end Galleon on the. Well, no, I won't say. I can't quite remember.
Lindor fighting Puff Toss here.
Because Puff Toss hasn't been too bad. Yeah, definitely no major things. He said he was practicing earlier. So I can see definitely knows where to go. So that's, again, if the number one thing in Mad Jack is not falling down, number one thing in Puff Toss is just knowing where the stars are. Because if you're zooming around all over the place looking for the stars, you're losing unfathomable amounts of time. Oh yeah, OhLindor falling down there. I missed that, but let's see. Kept going.
Yeah, Tiny can be a little annoying jumping across those vines because most of the Kongs you can just spam A and fly right across, but because of Tiny's ponytail twirl, she won't go as far off of the jumps.
Ooh, lanky blueprints here. So does this mean he doesn't get Lanky's
Oh, it was the Kasplat.
blueprint
Okay,
caves?
I missed that.
What does his caves? Okay. Does he do like a backwards caves where he goes straight to Diddy's 5? No. Where he goes straight to Tiny's 5-door cabin and then DK's and rotating room in Warp 2?
Yeah, I believe he grabs Tiny's blueprint in
And then
caves.
Tiny's blueprint and then Warp 2? Weird. Yeah. Interesting stuff. OhLindor on his way down to break the box. Let's see if he knows how to grab the banana quickly.
Ooh, just a bit past it.
Yeah. Forward momentum there. Just carried him on past. Okay, so look at Toyo's screen. I'll just let you watch and then I'll explain briefly after. So, that was weird. Essentially, for some reason, I remember Baum has an explanation video, so somebody wants to link that in case anyone's curious. But if you get damaged at the same time that Dogadon gets damaged, for some reason, the game decides that you beat the boss and instantly kills Dogadon and gives you the key. Yeah, and crouching on top of the barrel was definitely really interesting. That was definitely faster than what I do. So I might have to look into that. I know some runners like to jump up and over the barrel, but crouching on top seems like it could be pretty safe. I might look into that. So on Toyo's screen, there's no wall there, and you just walk through. Well, technically, I think there actually is a wall, but because of the way that box works, it lets you just walk through. It pushes you through. Okay, moon kick from Toyo, maybe? No, no moon kick. Sad. OhLindor turning in blueprints. 41. Oh no. OhLindor. Okay, maybe it's because of piano game snag? Yeah. Okay, so I think he should be fine. Because normally I have 42 there, but I go for piano game.
Yeah,
So I
he'll
think OhLindor is fine.
make that banana up in fungi most likely.
Do you remember how many you have there? Normally Doughboy?
I think it's 41.
Okay, yeah. So I always like to anchor myself in blueprint turning golden bananas. It's
Yeah,
like I just remember those numbers.
The only one I'm certain of is after you hand in tinies and fungi, 61.
Toyo using skew there as a convenient way to get out. Nice from OhLindor. Hit the loading zone right away. And lag reduction with camera. See? OhLindor is like a real roller coaster of a runner. Because there's certain things which is like, you can definitely tell he's new to the category. But then in other things, he looks really, really good. So on Toyo's screen, I just watched him get Diddy's banana there.
Yeah, that jump does look
pains me.
tough.
Yeah, goodness. But watching after he did the dance, Diddy just instantly going. Because on N64, Diddy just stares into the camera blankly for like 2 seconds because of all the lag. But there, Toyo was just able to just zoom right away.
Yeah, just some of the benefits from VC for the reason why we do have an offset start time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, entering levels 2's nerd. I know. Oh, OhLindor managing to get into the tag rail there. And swimming around. That's understandable. The camera can really be annoying if you swim over that fence thing. So will Toyo position his camera? Yes, he will. Good
Trying
stuff.
to get that banana, that squawk to drop the banana right on top of him, just to pick it up a little bit faster.
I wonder how much time you have to set up your camera there, so that it still saves time. Because if you don't get it to fall on you, that banana just like bounces for ages. Oh, there we go. Oh,
missing the
one more time.
primate punch a couple times.
OhLindor is going to be out of Galleon in a second here. Oh no. Just realized I'm going to have to play Toyo next round. All right. OhLindor. Okay, let's have a look at OhLindor's screen. We'll see the other version of the spawn snag here. I'm pretty sure he does it. Yeah, so you'll phase walk through this wall, and you'll have to backflip to grab the golden banana from out of bounds.
Oh, getting stuck behind the portal. Oh no! This looks like he's just going to try
Luckily,
and
he
phase
knows
walk
to-
out to avoid the entering
Yeah, the
or
phase
leaving and
wheel's
re-entering the
also-
level.
Oh man, tough stuff.
Toyo
There we go.
entering caves, and I believe this is the last skew section of the run. Oh no, I think
well,
there's
Chunky
2 in
guns.
caves. Yeah,
Right. Come on, OhLindor, I believe. Backflipping from a little far back. I like to have Chunky deload before I start flipping.
yeah, and you just want small movements here because if you go too
Come
far
on.
forward, you'll load that room, and the GB will just.
Almost there. Almost there. One more. No.
Yeah, this can definitely be
OhLindor.
nerve-wracking.
I would be sweating if I was OhLindor.
There we go,
Hey,
he gets it.
attaboy. Wow. I just glanced at Toyo's screen. That jump across the river is super tight on VC.
Yeah, you get a lot of extra lag boost on that with N64. I believe Toyo's gonna tag warp 4 here. Yes. He's going to take the monkey port to get the ice shield GB instead of clipping it.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah. I believe he'll do rotating room. He'll tag Tiny, grab the blueprint, and then do her 5-door cabin. Now here's another, just a mini game skip basically. You can get a ledge kick off of this little platform here, and moon kick up all the way to the beam underneath the GB.
Toyo got up
And
decently fast.
just backflip
That's
right into it.
infamously probably the hardest moon kick that most runners do generally. The only moon kick I can think of, somebody correct me if there's other hard moon kicks. The only one I can think of that's really harder than rotating moon kick would be the one for Blastomatic kick, the second one. Yeah, Factory Lobby is in a similar situation, but I feel like the...
Ooh. Nice phase walk from Toyo there.
Yeah, definitely. Interesting cabin rack here. I feel like the camera for rotating room kick can be really, really... Whoa, I gotta start doing that. He was able to hit the rest of them from that platform.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Time to go for that. Thank you, Toyo. Where's my pen?
Gotta love learning new things.
Right, so we... What?
Doesn't do DK's cabin at all.
He's gonna turn in one blueprint. Bruh. I don't like Toyo's route. He's gonna spend a bunch of time in a cutscene just for
Choosing to take this Kasplat out with his instrument.
Yeah, also an interest. I guess he must have been trolled by that Kasplat in the past.
Yeah, just trying to play it safe for the race, maybe.
Plus, on VC, honestly, playing your instrument is not like a terrible option. Oh man, getting
Water a
trolled
little
by
bit
the
too
water.
low.
Here we go. OhLindor
Yeah,
entering his
this
chunky
skew
section.
can be kind of annoying with the height of the water there. You have to wait till
Oh
it's
man. Yeah, he
up.
went into first person with the camera to try and fix his camera.
There we
and
go. Looks like he got it.
Lost the gun. There we go. I feel like chunky gun skew can be pretty nerve-wracking on VC. The jump is very tight without lag. So hopefully we'll see a good chunky gun skew here.
Now, the backup be the same on VC, or do you need the lag to clip through the corner?
Ooh, that is actually a very good question. I think I remember seeing Kiwi just jump through. So I think it's just like weak collision sort of stuff. Toya's gonna try and load the room and
He
then
does gain a bit of height here, just to make sure you get across this gap. Oh, and there he gets it. Nice stuff from Toyo there.
Whoa. OhLindor trying to jump onto the platform from the other side. I didn't see if he went for the dance skip and accidentally went through to the other side. I think Toyo just played his instrument to kill that Kasplat as well.
Yes.
Alright. Ice.
Yeah, those instruments cutscenes definitely are a lot faster on VC. Yeah, and he's going to go tag Warp 4 here so that he can get the Ice Shield GB. Or take Warp 4, I should say.
Toyo didn't do the tiny 5-door igloo, did he?
Not yet.
Yeah, OhLindor's into fungi.
Does do it. Looks. I think he's going to swim to Snides here now, yeah.
Weird. I
So
mean,
not picking up very many GBs in caves.
I don't know. Maybe Toyo. Hello, Toyo. Interesting, though. I don't like these extra cutscenes.
Toyo jumping in chat there.
I trust that there's something Toyo knows that I don't. Even though it's an extra BP turn and he skips 5DI entirely. It could be because the cutscene is faster on VC. Yes. Snipe from... Nope, no snipe from OhLindor.
Yeah, because Tiny's 5-door igloo does have 2 cutscenes in it.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if that's something we could time for N64. Because Tiny 5-door igloo is 2 loading zones plus 2 cutscenes. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we should start grabbing Tiny's BP. Somebody go time that.
It's like you got some work after this race is done.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we do.
Turned in Lanky's blueprint. Now he's going to turn in Chunky's. Lindor getting the cutscene skip there with the banana spawn. Now on N64, you're going to wait a little bit longer just to make sure all those cannons are spawned.
Grabbing the headphones. Boink. Oh, when did he even get DK headphones in any case? OhLindor just answered that question for us. Headphones right there.
Yeah, right in front of the cannon.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom quickly. I'll be back in just 1 second.
All right. So now, Lindor just gonna play it safe and take out that clump. He's not always in a position where he can hit you off of that switch, but sometimes you just get unlucky, and during your slam, he'll give you a little belly bump, and you'll have to try the slam again. Oh, and Lindor missing that GB. The depth perception can get to you a little bit in this room. The camera angle makes it a little tricky. There we go, he gets it. Now it'll be interesting to see this, because a lot of this Armadillo 2 fight on N64 is making sure you're reducing lag. But on VC, you don't really have to worry about that. Oh, and Lindor falling all the way down off the mushroom. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Oh yeah, it looks like he's just going to grab the tag barrel down here for Diddy, because Chunky, the skew here with Chunky can be a little bit harder. So yeah, he's gonna set up a skew here with Diddy, because Diddy does have a higher backflip. With Chunky, you have to gain a bit of height.
Everyone in chat's laughing. What did I miss?
True.
I don't understand, but I'll just laugh.
Yeah, Lindor did go a little bit far on that out of bounds swimming. Little slip off the edge of the stump. Can honestly be scary, this section of skew with all the jumps and the slopes and stuff, because it is very easy to lose the skew.
Toyo showing off his moon kicks.
Did he get one off the barrel?
Yeah, he did. Something you can't do on N64 because the lag just from the boss and the room.
Lose a lot of
sparkles everywhere. Yeah, Toyo showing off a little. I'm trying to think.
So,
oh no, go ahead.
now we're seeing that headphones that OhLindor picked up way back in factory coming into play.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny. We always grab those blueprints in factory and don't use them until like 3 levels later. If you count Japes 2 as a level, of course. Good Armadillo from Toyo.
For sure.
I was gonna say, I'm trying to think.
Ooh, first try. And he's gonna avoid the void out zone here and just roll straight to the portal.
Yeah, good stuff.
Save some time in transitions. And a quick fall through the wall. If you fail that, you have to phase walk through, and it can cost some time.
Damage boost here. Whoops, missed it.
The first one.
Interesting setup.
Yeah, he walks forward, making sure that he gets hit by that orange.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when we pull in Toyo for a post-match interview, I think we should just say congratulations, because I think there's a bit of a language barrier there.
Yeah.
We're having, I think, speaking is a little tough. But luckily we can type text and then copy paste and Google Translate for him. But yeah, it'd be cool if we could get an interpreter for like an actual post-match interview. And I anticipate that Toyo will go very far in this tournament. So, I mean, that might be something to consider for later.
Yeah, we'll definitely be seeing some more races from Toyo here. Oh, and he gets the
Interesting.
B-locker
Clearing
with Diddy there.
Diddy. I wonder if that's faster. See, there's so many cool things that Toyo does that just make me question everything I thought I knew.
Well, we got Lindor setting up DDQ here, and he gets it first try, I think.
Yeah, nice. It's definitely what you want to see. Yeah, Diddy B-Locker may not be faster on N64.
Toyo getting a nice jump shot into the switch there. Doesn't have to see up.
Killing Kasplat with a gun. See, it's like so many things I don't know if that's faster or slower than the shockwave.
Toyo getting a little lost, or just taking a bit of time to get to that sniper game room?
Trying to avoid falling.
Yeah, yeah. You have to get pretty close to the edge for the room to actually load in.
I like those Sea Fox emotes off of me.
Oh, this is interesting. Is this a different crypt swim?
Yeah. Whoa. That is bizarre. I guess Toyo just doesn't want to mess with normal crypt swim. Yeah, that is a much safer method. Neat stuff. Really cool.
Seeing Lindor just about done with Fungi here. He's gonna have to swim out DK's blueprint.
Toyo coming up on the last blueprint turns of the run.
Get some bananas here.
OhLindor really
Struggling to kill
trouble
that
killing
flat,
this
yeah.
flat, yeah. See, the thing with skew is if you try to do the sort of normal attacks, since your hitbox is moved backwards, sometimes they just do not hit. So one of the things I do like about being able to shockwave is just having to avoid worrying about that. And I can't stop thinking about wanting to time that blueprint in caves. Oh my gosh.
See the same jump across to Diddy's cage here. A lot easier on N64 with the lag boost. But at the same time, you really don't want to have to pick up this banana normally. There we go, he gets the dance skip.
Nice dance skip. Good stuff.
Oh, but he splats. Uncrouching just a little bit too soon there.
Just barely. So OhLindor will be on his way into cage in just a couple minutes here.
Wait, surprised. Interesting to see how many GBs Toyo has after this turn-in. I wasn't really keeping up with the counts.
I bet it's going to be 98. But he might go for Shed.
Nice,
Aha!
okay, yeah.
He does go for Shed. Where did he get Chunky? He probably got Chunky headphones during Chunky Gunskew. So yeah, interesting stuff again from these route differences are really intriguing me. So this is a library clip that Toyo is doing. It's essentially a ledge clip. Well, it is a ledge clip, but you can't really buffer with C up. So you just sort of have to jump and move.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Getting
You can
pushed
phase
out by
walk
the
in here
door
with
there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Oh, he gets that phase walk
Good
rather
backup.
quickly though. Nice backup by Toyo.
VC privilege. That phase walk is awful on N64.
And then he's just gonna overlap that dance skip by shooting the switch and open because there are 2 cutscenes you have to watch there, so may as well just do them both at the same time.
OhLindor not missing Chunky Mean Jump. They're good stuff there. Yeah, here's Toyo going for the Shed.
So probably just play his instrument here and then avoids having to hit that Gorilla Gon pad in the middle of the room so that the bats appear.
Yep. He's setting up his distance, I think, for getting a dance skip. No, he just grabs it as it's coming in. I think that's a good idea. I think being able to interrupt the banana entry cutscene with the dance skip. I don't know if it's faster, but it's definitely fast and looks like quite easy to do.
Yeah, just setting yourself up in the path of it.
Yeah,
Saving
Toyo
a few
phase walking
seconds
on
from-
in.
Now we get cutout. Oh, and Lindor dropping that banana right on top of him there. That was pretty good.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff there.
Those instrument pads can be a bit hard to set up.
The only thing that makes cutout mildly interesting on N64 is that you have to do lag reduction during the fight, but on VC, you sort of just have to wait around and not get hit by lasers.
Oh, those lasers shoot so fast.
I know, right? It's like me on N64, just in awe of this VC speed. I think the #1 thing on VC, just like freaks me out, is watching the little minecart games, like Diddy Minecart, Chunky Minecart especially. They just go so fast. Like, it's just insane to me. Yeah, those 4 lasers. Like machine gun type stuff.
Almost feels like you're playing the game just sped up.
I know, right? Like, crazy. OhLindor, I think, maybe having a little trouble getting Gunskew there. He's got it now, trying to backflip in bounds. There he is.
Crazy
Toyo onto the
con
last
planner,
phase.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, crazy
Not as
con
much
planner
time on that mini game.
was insane. OhLindor on his way to his debut blueprint.
It looked like he did peg warp before there. It'll be interesting to see if he goes for the clip into Tiny's ice shield.
I know that jump clip can give some runners a bit of trouble, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just takes the warp.
Definitely sometimes better just to play it safe, because not only do you have to, get across quite a big gap, you also have to, hope you get lucky with the stalactites falling, because they can always knock you off, and you have to reset up the whole trick.
OhLindor getting away from that Kasplat there without losing skew. Oh,
Hit by a zinger on his way.
Yeah. Right. Toyo's done with cutout.
Good fight by Toyo.
Okay, let's see. OhLindor is... I hope he has a good rotating ring kick.
Going for it. Oh, wow. Second try.
Whoa, good stuff. Great stuff.
Right up onto the
Oh
beam.
my gosh, I was so scared he
It's a
was going to
little
fall.
scary.
Dude, okay,
Yeah,
the
definitely a
thing
good
that would
rotating
happen to
room by
me,
Lindo there.
the thing that would happen to me is I was always get to the top and then slide off and long jump.
Yeah, I definitely feel the pain there. Because you think you have it after you get the moon kick, and then...
And then you go off and you're like, no. Good trash can phase walk from Toyo. Again, VC does not have to suffer with the incredible lag that causes on N64. Yeah, good stuff. And 100 bananas, he's all set. He's ready to enter Helm.
One more boss key, and then on to the final boss.
Yep. After turning in 2 boss keys, which I'm sure
Yes,
Candy
you
knows
have to.
all about.
Make sure you hand in both.
Yep. Shoutouts to Candy Boots and his 1 boss key in our exhibition race. Well, your exhibition race with Candy. But
Toyo looks like he's on pretty good pace here.
yeah, it'll be interesting to... Let me check what his PB looks like. Oh, he's got a nice speedrun.com page. See if he has splits underneath. No, I'll just have
Lindor
PQ.
pretty low on oranges here in Tiny 5-door cabin. Oh, and he's not able to get any of those extra ones. He does get it, though. Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely not a bad run, or not a bad cabin by any means. It can definitely troll you a lot more. Toyo on sub 205 pace, yeah.
There we go. Both keys have been handed in. The mouth for Helm is open.
I don't know if Toyo... I'm sure Toyo must go for takeoff skip, right?
A VC takeoff skip.
Yeah, like... That is definitely one of the hardest tricks that we have in the modern game, because VC takeoff skip requires a frame perfect long jump.
Okay.
So it'll definitely be cool to see if Toyo goes for it, and really, really cool if he does get it. Toyo's only 2 minutes behind his, or about 3 minutes actually, behind his PD. So yeah, 2:05 about is his pace.
It
Will
doesn't
we
look
see
like
a
Lindor's going for
2:05.12?
chunk gun skew here.
Oh yeah, maybe OhLindor just goes
Around
the
and
jump
then,
in.
yeah. Yeah, it is fairly easy to void out and fail chunky gun skew.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna run around with Tiny and take warp 4 for the
Oh, gotcha.
ice shield GB.
Toyo going for chunky helm. I think that's a respectable decision.
Yeah, chunky helm can be a lot more consistent than trying to get that switch kick with DK.
Nice.
Pulls himself
Pretty
up
quick.
there.
Yeah, I think MCAT had a pretty tough time with the switch kick yesterday. I know I glanced over during helm and saw that he was spending a bit of time on that. So I myself have, at least in the first race, I don't know what I'll do in the future, but I think I'll probably stick to Chunky Helm for a bit.
I definitely think I'm going to be switching to that. I lost a pretty good pace run to Helm the other day.
Yeah, like DK Helm's fast, but it's annoying.
Now we're getting to see some of those GBs. Oh, OhLindor's canceling his slam a little bit too early there.
Maybe he gets this last one.
Nice. Nice recovery.
Really nicely handled.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the lag from that kosher spawning can be really, really annoying. So yeah, good stuff. Good backup from OhLindor.
Toyo making sure to flip his camera around here.
Yeah, no
Pick up that key
more
on
fake
the looking the wrong way. It doesn't like to hand in properly, and then you have to go through Helm all over again.
Whoa, good phase walks from Toyo.
Yeah, for sure.
I always think it's weird whenever anybody phase walks with Chunky. I can understand it on VC, just because of the lack of lag making phase fall harder. All right, here goes Toyo for takeoff skip.
Yeah, he is gonna try.
We'll see if he gets it. It's definitely a tough trick, so I'll be really impressed if he does nail it. All right, first key. Or over here. OhLindor didn't get the dance skip. Yeah, let's have a look at Toyo's.
Distance, lens, dance skips, height. All right,
So yeah, Toyo's gonna, I think, I'm not actually sure of how they do it. I think they jump aerial into the coin and then hold Z to slide and then long jump.
Yeah, this will be my first ever watching the VC one.
Doesn't have too many crystals. All right, good luck, Toyo.
Ooh,
Oh,
missed
just
that long
missed it.
jump. Unfortunate.
Nice. He was really close. He was really close. But
Now we'll just get to watch that best cutscene in the game.
best cutscene. Turn it up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
here we go.
interesting how he does the camera. I agree, Znern. All right, here goes OhLindor. He
This
wants
is,
to aerial a little later.
Yeah, the other way into this ice shield here. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
And it looks like he's just gonna phase walk out and swim over to Snides, most likely. I think he's done everything else in the 5-door igloo area. Navigating to Snides quite nicely.
Oh, that's okay. I think Chunky's backflip is tall enough.
Yeah, there he goes.
There you go.
So now we just got a couple cutscenes happening on either screen.
Ah, my favorite. Hag movie. Hag movie. Oh. Yeah, messing around with the practice ROM's cancel cutscene feature is really funny in Takeoff Skip. If you cancel the cutscene while Klumsy's running around, you can gain control of the Kong, and Klumsy's still running around the island, so you can sort of look around, watch him run.
Nice. Race Klumsy.
We haven't added bots. I'm sorry, Aphonium. I've been a mess the past week. Too much going on. Bots and emotes. soon to
Toyo
come.
entering K. Rool, the final boss of the fight. Run.
The final run of the boss.
Yep.
I'll also add what's the one that's not FFZ called? Better Twitch TV. so that we can have like some of those little animated or whatever. I don't think we have any DK themed animated emotes. It's actually Sea Fox might have some, so I might look into that. Doing an NLE run tonight for us to have a PB with. All right, sick. Thanks, AD. Yeah, so that will count towards seeding because everything's already seeded, obviously. But yeah, we'll be able to display it, so that'll be really good. Yeah, so tomorrow afternoon we actually have a double header, I believe. Back-to-back runs of. Let me see who it is. I forgot. It's Christian and AD. And then Alphonium and Romulus, so that should be good. So hopefully I will be starting it around.
Unfortunate missed hit by Toyo there.
Oh man, yeah, I'm messing up on DK phase.
Definitely feels bad.
Yeah, so our doubleheader starting at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Hopefully everything stays on schedule. Fingers crossed that we'll figure out how to. Another hit from Toyo. I wonder if he's just not paying attention at the moment.
And then on the other screen there, we've got OhLindor into Armadillo 2 fight.
Yeah, OhLindor's Armadillo 2. Seems like he knows what he's doing, setting up lag reduction. We'll have a look to see about his fast hits here. He's picked up the barrel. Put it down in a good spot, so yeah.
Yep.
That looks good.
More lag reduction in the middle of these fireballs.
Yeah, those fireballs. I don't know if the fireballs themselves are that laggy, but I know the explosion that they make when they hit is definitely very laggy.
Ooh, unable to get out of the way though. Looks like a good Diddy phase from Toyo. Quick light from Toyo. Okay.
Wait, really? Okay, I missed. I should have been watching. Fast lights are always good to see. Wait, into lanky phase? And OhLindor, I think, has been nailing these fast hits on Armadillo 2, so really, really good stuff from him. Yeah, that's the number one thing in Armadillo 2, because he's so far away from the barrel that if you don't do the fast hit, it has to roll so far that you lose a pretty big amount of time. So yeah, good to see. Yeah, first hit on Enki phase with Toyo.
So far, so good.
Yeah, and good barrel placement for the last one on OhLindor's screen, so good stuff here.
Yeah, that last one can be a little bit hard because he does roll a little sooner than the other two phases.
Good slips so far for Toyo. Oh, missing the button there. Go.
Ooh.
Oh, I think that'll be good. The banana hitbox tends to be pretty big.
Oh, just
no.
a little too far for K-Rool.
Tough stuff. I need to update the bracket. What am I doing?
Yeah, you haven't even won yet. Yeah, that lanky.
I just realized, like, we already had one race, and I haven't updated stuff. Let me hit start the tournament. Okay, OhLindor, I didn't see if he missed the fall, the phase fall there. Yeah, opting to phase walk. I suspect is a backup.
He's gonna run around the room instead of the damage boost like we saw from Toyo.
Yeah.
Oranges are a lot more be a lot more conservative with your oranges and the N64 route with all the dance skips.
Mm-hmm. And you also want to make sure that you have. I don't think OhLindor does takeoff skip, but you need 4 for takeoff skip if you do it, and 10 for tiny phase in order to do the lag reduction.
Right. OhLindor just about to head into castle. See how he handles this lobby section. Can be a little more trolly than you would expect. Oh, he's got 7 homing ammo shots. He's gonna have to waste those. There we go. Yes, having 10 oranges by the time you get to tiny phase can be quite challenging. Oh, Maka Splat choosing to slam onto Lindor twice. It hits him into the lava.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that just
Now he's
happens
gotta,
sometimes.
Reopen the cage with DK.
That happened in my run, getting trolled by that Kasplat. Hey,
Yeah, it doesn't
OhLindor
happen
remembering to
often,
open the
but-
cage though.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we'll see Toyo. The other thing on VC, watching these toes
Yeah.
just zoom in. Insane. Yeah, and just
He's gonna
staring as all
shoot him
these
this time.
shockwaves go past.
Lindor not
Yeah,
messing
after that
around on
Kasplat
the
trolls
second
you
try.
once. Yeah, sometimes you just don't wear that nonsense. Yeah, Toyo able to stay in third person.
Yeah, definitely be setting up those shots a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
I don't think that's
Getting
gonna make a
hit,
difference.
but again, doesn't really matter.
Oh,
that'll
that
make a
one does
difference.
though.
Not a
Yeah,
big deal.
that last hit is the most important one to hit fast.
Whoa, fast phase walk from OhLindor. Good stuff.
Yeah, that
Hitting
tree
that
can be a
switch in
little
first person.
challenging to get in sometimes.
Peak. Whoa. PB pace alert from OhLindor. He had a gold caves. He's a minute ahead. Entering castle. So we'll see how that
Good
goes.
stuff.
Good stuff is right. I don't know if OhLindor might actually do DK Helm because of his any percent experience. So that'll be
True.
someone to look out for. Oh, wow. I saw him get
Just barely
bumped
grabbing
on that corner. And I thought it was over. But going for the big boy
Now,
quick swing.
yeah, this is the more challenging version than
Oh, back in bounds.
not much
Right,
room to
Toyo
get
on his
around
way.
this little wall. And if you go too far, you will head on the other side of another wall and make you have to reset the whole thing up.
So Toyo
Yeah.
is on his way into a. Looks like it's going to be a 206 or 207 run. after he's done with this chunky phase. Man, OhLindor getting screwed over by this Crypt Swim. It is definitely one of the tricks that like can be really, really. Yeah, there he goes. Attaboy.
Toyo with a nice little skid jump into the
Yeah, I
Biggie
noticed
jump barrel
that.
there.
Good stuff. I gotta add that. Such a cool thing to do. Oh,
Yeah, I can't
OhLindor
imagine
didn't
climbing up
roll.
that ladder would cost too much time over a couple failed attempts on that Crypt Swim.
Yeah, that's true. So I
It's
can
one of
definitely
those
see the utility.
consistency over speed strats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly right. And I think in some cases, it's like knowing yourself. I would say knowing yourself enough to go for the consistency over something that frequently loses you time, I would almost say is a sign of a better runner. That's what Toyo is showing, is sort of his prudence, I guess.
Exactly.
And if that's
Faster
the right word for
strats
it.
aren't always better.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, the skid jumps from Toyo.
Yeah, they look good.
He's showing off. Okay, let's see. This is the last hit. 206.08. All right, we'll call him in. We'll congratulate him. Unfortunately, we can't conduct the interview, but hello. Congratulations.
Yes. Congrats, Toyo.
All right.
Thank you.
We will see you in 2 weeks about for our match.
喋った。違う。なんて言えばいいんだろう。
Yeah, Toy's got a RTA in Japan the next couple weeks, I think. So he'll be tied up with that. But we'll see him again for his match against me. So definitely look forward to that in a bit.
That'll be a good one. Lindor handed in the last blueprints of the run. 2 more bananas to grab for him. See how he handles this library clip.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't catch if he had 98, but I suspect he does.
Wow. That was a quick one. Yeah, he does have 98.
Oh, apparently my stream's behind. Wait, why am I watching the Twitch page? Go back. Yeah, and congrats again to Toyo. 206.08 is a really, really good run.
Yes, yes indeed.
So I've got work to do. Oh. You'd need a 211 to beat that if you were playing on N64. So, man, some tough stuff for sure.
Now you can just great example of how much slower this fight runs on N64.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It almost takes twice as long for these lasers to be shot.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you can really see it's like bam, 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 bam. Where on VC it was like, pew, 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 pew. It's pretty much one after another. See, the only spot where I think VC is really disadvantaged by lag would be Rabbit Race. Because
Yeah,
they didn't correct it.
that race would be fairly hard. It's already pretty tight on N64.
I remember, I think
Oh.
once a year.
That
I
purposeful
think he's just getting
jump
rid
there?
of
Yeah, because he
maybe
does need
he
to
just
finish the
saw
fight
it
here with
on.
Tiny.
Yeah, okay.
It might have been on purpose.
I remember at least once a year in the DK Discord, we get somebody who's just playing the game casually on VC asking how to how to do Rabbit Race. Yeah, definitely time to PB before round 2 off our end. I have my work cut out for me. Got some spaghetti. What did you miss? So OhLindor is having a pretty good cutout so far. Nothing to complain about. And Toyo had a good K rule to round out his run with a 206.08. So great stuff. Yeah, it was good. Good run from Toyo. Hopefully, we don't see any more MMM mistakes. Any runners? Because it's always just unfortunate. A big chunk of time lost at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you hear that? Practice your MMM. It's my PSA for the day. I don't understand what that means, AD. Gotcha. Okay, I get.
All right.
Yes, you're right.
He on the right wall here? Doesn't look like it.
Unfortunate. Yeah, 80's got that real the BK runner mindset, which I lack.
Yeah, Mad Monster Mansion, MMM.
Yep. I mean, it's obvious.
OhLindor opting to jump in the mini monkey barrel for this trash can enter because the phase walk is fairly hard to do. There's a lot of lag.
Definitely. I also opt to do that.
Nice.
I don't know if either
kicks for it.
Zerns or both tend to go for it. I think at least one of them does.
I think Zoru
But
does it
yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah, and a good kick slide to be able
Haven't
to get
been
onto that can as always.
Well, yeah,
always
pretty
good
good
time.
tassel from Lindor here.
And nothing
The only
to
real
complain about for sure.
major hiccup was just that little crip swim.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
I'm not muted. Oh.
All right, 2
Hello?
keys, OhLindor.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
my
don't forget
yeah,
2
I
keys.
know I'm not muted in my stream. Hello. I can't hear the DK64 stream right now. Hold on.
What?
I can't hear the DK64. Oh, hello everyone. I'm doing alright, guys. I can see you guys in chat.
Get the Lindor
Chat.
commentary hopping in.
Hopefully, I don't mess up switch kick too bad.
Is he in chat right
I'm
now?
going for it because
He's his mic isn't muted.
Oh,
What am I
really?
doing?
You
Turn the other key.
switch the audio.
He does
No
DK
way.
help. That any percent runner.
What is up, my dudes and dudettes?
Yeah,
My
I think
truffles and trufflettes.
if you're comfortable with DK Helm, I think there's definitely nothing wrong with going for it. Especially if you're saving time on it, then
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously, by all means. But yeah, I don't trust. Yesterday in my run, I wasn't trusting my phase walks. And I also wasn't trusting switch kick, having not practiced for a bit. So he'll be on his way into Helm pretty soon.
One final B locker.
Alright, let's get into
Yep, the
Helm.
last one to run. I don't know if anybody noticed yesterday, but on my way into Helm, I did B lower and punched the invisible B locker after I'd cleared it.
You know what? I'm just gonna do
Definitely
Yankees.
did not catch
Ooh,
that.
what am I doing? Hello. Because I don't trust myself with Tiny.
When's the B lower
I just
tournament?
wanna get up there and not get hit like that.
Oh, he's gonna just stand up here. Probably not much slower. If at all, really.
Yeah, I think Tiny's kick slide's a little faster, but probably not by that much. So
Camera, please.
Ooh, just getting unlucky with these switch kicks, not able to clip through.
yeah, dang.
This is
It's always
that
unfortunate to see.
inconsistency here.
Come on, how many times am I gonna get the kick and not clip?
If I'm a little quiet over here, I'm timing that blueprint at the moment.
Okay. There we go. He gets through. Just gotta make sure he keeps this height and roll around the lava pool. Because the only one of the things about DK Helm is you have to gain height because you're not quite high enough to backflip into the tunnel to get to the 8 room. Ooh,
Yeah,
rolls into
oh,
Blastomatic.
no.
Yeah, that was completely my fault. I don't
Luckily,
know
he
what
knows
to
how
do
to
from here.
phase walk on
Rip?
this, or does he?
Is this rip?
Does he know he can phase walk on the green wall?
I don't know how to get
He
out
can
of here.
phase walk into
Just get back
Chunky's
into
room.
Chunky room, yeah, and then just pick up where he left off. I don't know if he
That won't
doesn't look
Good
like he knows the
spot.
phase angle in this
No,
room.
he doesn't know. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is total
I always
F.
like to line up
Did I
the
not even finish?
entranceway to Lanky's
Do I just
room
have to
before I start rolling.
Point out somewhere?
Yeah. Hmm. sure.
Hello. Yeah, rip PB. It was so good too.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can find the phase angle here.
Yeah, not knowing the phase angle for
Yeah,
here
unfortunate
is
stuff
rough.
from OhLindor. He didn't split for enter home.
Chunky's door if you're reading chat. I
So
am.
luckily,
Chunky's door right here.
Oh, looks like he's on it now. There he goes. He sees it.
there we go. Nice,
through.
there he is.
Okay, and then I can just do this again. Okay. Maybe. Do I have the height?
There we go. Now he's just gonna pick up where backflip up here into Chunky's room. Can you even?
I have to be over there. What am I doing?
There he goes. He's finding the place.
Yeah, there we go.
Need to be
Does
over
he have the height?
We're back.
I suspect he does.
I think so. Yeah, there he goes. He's up there.
There he is.
Thank you, Zenernicus.
Alright, he's gonna line it up
He'll
this
be on
time.
his way. Yeah. Yeah, he's not making that
There we
mistake
go.
twice.
Not fucking this up this time. But I'm, yeah, definitely
Trying to save a
behind.
bit of time. Fortunately, it cost him.
Yeah.
Sag.
It's sort of like the irony
Oh, I
of
have to do
speedrunning
that.
oftentimes.
Jump. Nice terminal 2 clip. Oh,
Imagine failing
Oh,
terminal
man.
angle is a little
twice.
bit off here walking into the wall.
3 times? Jesus, this is rough.
Alright. Looks like he's made it to key 8 room.
Good stuff.
Now
wait,
just
that
a
was a-
cutscene
Shit.
and a
Oh,
boss
wait.
fight.
8,
I think he does not go for takeoff
Two.
skip.
2.
Because I'm not sure, he might actually have a practice ROM. Or an EverDrive, rather. So, if he does, then maybe he has practice takeoff skip. But I suppose we'll see in just a second. If he tags Lanky
yeah.
here,
No.
yeah, and I think that's a good, respectable idea. Especially if you don't own a practice ROM. In some
Yeah, that was the
cases,
first
it's
time I
just
had
not
that happen
even
in Helm,
feasible
so I did not go
to
back up.
practice.
Yeah, that practice ROM really is a blessing.
Yeah, it is. That's for sure.
No takeoff skip for me. So close, too.
Alright, we get to watch another best cutscene in the game.
Heck yeah.
Because who doesn't love K. Lumsey running around?
It's like, beats me. Pretty sure everybody
He's
loves it.
finally free. He just wants to feel the wind on his face.
My hot take is that it's, see, you know, there's a lot of proponents of Cave's boss fight as the best song in the game. I personally think that Takeoff is the best song in the game. But perhaps this is the environment to discuss my scandalous, controversial opinions.
Oh god, I am already...
As long as it's not Lanky
messing up
being the
my
best
Lanky
Kong, I think we're good.
autocorrect.
That's true. This is why we can't allow
Left or
Candy
right?
to be on the commentary. Because he'll talk about Lanky being the best Kong, and we just can't allow that. Oh, that's true. K-Rool boss music. Okay, I take back what I said. Controversy? Is this the BK Discord? Kappa. But all right, that's takeoff cutscene done. He's on his
I
way.
think be tough for Lindor to PB here, but if he has a good K rule, I think he can still do it.
Right, we're gonna be in the home stretch.
Let's have a look. 50 seconds behind.
I think I have 10 more.
So his K roll is currently, and K rule is a 13 something.
Depends on how much he's practiced it, I guess.
And OhLindor's got a pretty good K rule. Yeah, 13, 18, I think. That'll be from
This was
or
not
13,
bad.
16.
It was good up until
Yeah, that'll be from his any percent.
it could have been so much better though.
He's probably practiced his K roll pretty well.
And then
But
lost Miguel up until caves. And then I saved a bunch of time.
we'll see what happens, I guess.
So PB is definitely
I think he can do it.
not this one.
But yeah, it'll need to be good. Just getting through these cutscenes here.
Yeah, that's one thing K rule has no lack of.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You see these sweet lag reduction strats.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I missed
not
it.
able to get into the barrel there.
Two.
Yeah, just a little too this time there. Apart from the first part, it seems like his DK phase is gone. Be all right. That's DK phase done.
The phase is gonna be pretty bad. Forward warning.
A little bit early on the
That was so
backflip
bad.
there.
Yeah, just a touch.
That's
Can be
cool.
tough to get into this barrel if you miss that initial one.
Yeah. Excuse the phase walk noise.
Oh. Gets both those targets from the one side of the light.
Okay, not that bad of a recovery after.
Yeah, not a bad Diddy phase.
That was
Yeah,
getting
no.
blocked. Maybe? I
It
don't
could be
know.
worse.
No, because I messed up at first. Never mind.
Yeah, Diddy phase is really hard,
It would've been.
Carl. Like, I think Diddy phase is the hardest phase to really get down to the T. We are doing some any percent practice, it looks like. Or maybe just messing around.
Yeah, lanky phase definitely can cost you some time too.
Yeah, that's for sure.
good first barrel.
Oh my god, my thumb slipped.
Not opting to reduce lag here. Well, he is going to
I
get
don't know
a
how I still
pretty
got
fast
that.
hit on it, but it looks like he's going to take some damage.
My hands are so sweaty, guys. You do not understand how sweaty they are.
Why not start a run at 12:52 a.m. 80? It's not
Zach,
that late.
it's never too late for DK.
I agree.
Wow. Overall, a pretty good lanky face.
Yeah, no, definitely not bad. I'd like to see him zoom in his camera more, and maybe
Yes.
face it towards the outside of the ring. But I think lag reduction is pretty minor. If you're getting good slips on all of them, then that's a solid lanky face.
Yeah, Dynamite, I'm on N64.
Definitely doesn't look like he's too far behind his PB anymore. How this tiny phase goes. He's got his trusty toes.txt open.
Yep, you always gotta open up toes.txt. It's okay. Yeah, and this cutscene is way slower on N64 than it is on VC.
Toes.txt. I don't need that
Ah,
text
there.
file. 2122123.
Next match is tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Next match is tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. Eastern. That's Christian versus AD.
4 p.m.
And then at 7 p.m. Eastern, you've got Euphonium versus Romulus.
Nice little double feature tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, let's find out how many oranges we have. Oh, I only have 6. I'm gonna miss.
Lindor with 6 oranges. He opted to skip over those 3 at the end of Helm. Not a bad count.
Oh my god, I'm a little short each time.
He will have to shoot a few of these toes. Looks like he's got the pattern down for him though. In 64, you want to zoom in and these toes can go pretty slowly. Always better to throw an orange on the very last hit of the phase. Speed things up a little bit.
Yeah, that transition can really lag out sometimes. So throwing an orange there definitely does save a good amount of time.
Just some more straightforward lag reductions, standing up on the corner of the ring and just looking away from K. Rool.
Yep.
And you want to kick, slide, jump off of this post and get into that barrel as soon as it spawns.
Oh my god, I almost missed the toe.
Looks like I think he saved 4 oranges for this last phase. Yeah, he did. Oh.
I missed that. No, I didn't.
It's always nice to see 4 oranges in the last phase for sure. Throwing a third person there, interesting choice. Yeah, I guess that was really the only option he had, because if he tried to pull out the gun there, then he would have probably missed the cycle. So I think a good choice.
All right. 4 more punches.
Yep, on his way to the end.
Here we go. Last phase.
Looks like, unfortunately, he's just barely gonna miss the PB. It's always painful when you're so close. But
Look like he's still on 236 pace, just not quite enough.
Well, as I like to say, there will always be better runs. So
it's good to see consistency too. You can get near your PB every run. It's a pretty good sight.
has OhLindor gotten any
Notice he does keep this
splats yet?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he just got punched.
splats? Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, and he hasn't been splatting either.
Yeah, well that's good.
Well, that was...
Never runners can avoid
Sad.
splats, so I always like to see that.
I mean, not everybody's Horhay that can just slam out a hunky chunky.
I do pride myself on my chunky phase, I will admit.
Right. Is he gonna backflip? No. And that's time. 237.14 by Lindor.
Let's pull him in.
GG's, everybody.
Congrats
Hello,
on Lindor.
hello.
GG's.
Hello, hello. Thank you.
Congrats on the run.
Thank you, thank
Got
you.
so close to PB.
I know. If I
Yeah.
wouldn't have just rushed at the end, I would have had it. I wanted to be fast.
Yeah, I definitely, we've all been there. We've all been there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, really close to your PB, so that's always a good thing to have.
Yeah. Consistency around the PB.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, so I definitely saw some good stuff from you in that run. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing more runs from you in the future.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, if you have anything to say, you can go ahead and say it. It's a little late, so we might call it
Right.
quits pretty soon here.
Yep. Toyo, that was a great race. Sorry for messing up the main menu mode at the beginning, but nonetheless, it was still a great pace for the both of us. Would he have? He didn't get takeoff skip, did he?
No.
No, he did not. He barely missed it.
Dang.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's way harder on VC because you got to do the frame perfect.
Yeah,
whatever.
damn.
But yeah,
All right. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you everyone that came out to support us.
yeah, definitely. Congrats to both the runners. Just a reminder, 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow is when our doubleheader starts. So definitely tune in for that if you're interested. And yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks